Welcome back to my channel. Click subscribe, like, and share. But today marked a major turning point in the unaliving trial of Karmelo Anthony. After several days of testimony, the defense has officially rested in the case as of today without calling Karmelo himself as a witness to testify in his own defense. Closing arguments are now scheduled to begin on tomorrow, Tuesday, before the case is handed over to the jury. So basically, Karmelo is being charged with unaliving in the April 2025 stabbing unaliving of a 17-year-old Austin Metcalf, and during a track meet in Frisco, Texas. That's where it happened. So prosecutors have argued that the stabbing was unjustified and that Anthony escalated a verbal dispute into a really deadly encounter. So the defense argues that Karmelo acted in self-defense after feeling threatened during the confrontation. Okay, so now one of the biggest developments today was the defense's decision not to put him on the stand. Legal analysts have said that the decision could complicate the self-defense argument because jurors will not hear directly from Anthony about what he believed or feared in the moment before the stabbing. Okay, so with that, throughout the trial, jurors hear testimony from witnesses, first responders, medical experts, and investigators. Prosecutors presented evidence they say show Anthony had a knife ready before physical contact occurred. The defense countered by highlighting testimony that Metcalf made physical contact with Anthony first and that Anthony believed he was in fact in danger. So now what happens is the jury also saw surveillance video, body camera footage, and evidence related to the fatal wound that struck Metcalf in the chest. Emotional testimony from witnesses and family members has kept the courtroom focused on the events that unfolded under a team tent during a rainy track meet. Okay, now all eyes turn to the closing arguments. So prosecutors are expected to argue that the evidence supports a murder conviction, while the defense is expected to push jurors towards self-defense or possibly a lesser offense, right? Some legal observers also believe that the defense may attempt to persuade jurors to consider manslaughter if they reject the self-defense claim. So, with that being said, once closing arguments conclude, jurors will begin deliberations and decide whether Karmelo Anthony is guilty or not guilty. What I'll do is continue following the trial and provide updates as soon as a verdict is reached, whereas I'm waiting to the end of the day like I did today. So what do you guys think the jury will decide? Will the jury decide, guilty or not guilty? Let's know in your comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications for continuing coverage.